My name's Dominique Williams. I'm 28 years old and I'm from New York City. Shout out to New York. And I've been in the restaurant industry for about 5 years. I love food. I love to eat food. That's how it started. And then just when I was growing up, me and my sister, we were always put in the kitchen. Eventually, it just became a passion because I saw how effective it could be. Like when you cook for someone, especially with care and love, like you get a vibe back that you don't get with anything else, really. Because people appreciate you on a whole nother level. Like you're literally helping somebody survive. Whether you realize it or not, that meal could be their last or first meal of the day, you know? So that's why I love it. With restaurants, it's so real because people that don't work in the kitchen don't realize how important that wage is for a lot of people. And there's a fight because managers are quick to say, okay, you don't want to deal with our conditions. I know 4 or 5 people on the schedule that want these hours. So that becomes tension, and it's not our fault, like for them to do that to us. But it happens, and we're here to try to work that out and, you know, do better. Bethany Gardens, the nursing home I worked at, I was literally the only Black girl in the kitchen with a bunch of, everyone was Caucasian. I think there were 2 Spanish, Hispanic. And it was one of those things where on one side, they were shocked to see what I was capable of. That's how I moved up so fast and became a cook. But then they were still trying to hinder me from progressing still. Like, you want me to cook because the main cook's not here, but you're not making me an official cook. That was a big struggle. I was a hard worker. They loved the fact that I was always willing to do overtime, always willing to cover people, but they just weren't ready to put me in that position. And I always felt like that was because of the color of my skin. It wasn't always bad, but when it was bad, it hurt. It really, really hurt because I wasn't like the type of worker that came to work to slack off. Like, I was always there early, always giving that extra 110%. And it just sucks because it's like, so if I look differently, I could be running this place. But when I found rock, I realized like that's where you have to, you know, have a group of people like support and that going through the same thing, because not only do they help you get through it, but they help you see how you can get out of it as well. Well, one thing I can say, when you're in the back of the house and versus in the front, the pressure to get the job done is more of a demand. Like you don't have a choice. You have to do this right now because I said it. In the front of the house, because there's a presence of customers, there's a little bit more respect. Like, they actually, you know, I don't know if it's a veil or, you know, I guess we call New York frontin', but they literally treat you a little bit better when they can see other people watching how you're being treated. It's actually confusing because I think of people that make these decisions and say, well, don't you want the people that are serving your food to be happy? Don't you want the people cooking your food to be happy? So, and you want them to do it the best quality, you know, the best way and safely. Why not provide the environment for them to do that? If you visually watch it, there's no human alive that can say, oh, they don't deserve one fair wage. That intensity, the hard work, the rush. Everybody that's working knows that rush. Lunchtime, dinner rush, that is a struggle. And if you have a big restaurant with 10, 20, 30 people coming in every 30 minutes, come on.